Hey, welcome to Web3 Reviews. This is Zach. Thank you for being with us. Today it is Monday, February 3rd, and we're going to be talking about the crypto market.
Remember that none of this is financial advice.
Over the weekend, we saw the largest liquidation event in crypto history. $2 billion of leverage is wiped from the crypto market in about 24 hours. If you're new to crypto, welcome. You're becoming a veteran. You're getting seasoned, if you will. If you've been here a while, this isn't new. You look at XRP's price, right now it's down 21%. Now yesterday, some people got lucky and got buys under $2. Insane. The people who got the under $2 buy probably feeling like they got a steal. Already in the profit, up to 225 as we talk about this. Bitcoin, 95,000. Bitcoin only dropped 3%. So XRP dropped 20%. Bitcoin dropped 3%. Ethereum dropped 15%. Ethereum took a beating as well. Ethereum's had a bad bull run. If you look at their 1 month, they're not seeing gains. Compared to XRP, you look at the 1 month, the gains have been wiped away from that liquidation event. Before that, we got to remember that we were only at 50 cents. So we've seen some nice gains from XRP, even at this point with the liquidation event. And you look at this all-time chart from ETH. ETH did really well in the last bull run. ETH's been an asset that's been here a long time. And ETH got the benefit of the Ethereum free pass speech, which I think now we're going to see the cryptos that were made in the USA get that same unfair advantage that ETH had. And it might be assets like ETH and Bitcoin, which take a beating on the side, being that they're not assets made in the USA. I can't call it. Look at how many partnerships Ripple has. How many partnerships does the Ethereum Foundation have? Is Vitalik going to meetings and shaking people's hands in his little unicorn shirt, doing his badger dance? I don't think that guy's changing the future of finance. I don't think that financial institutions are going to be taking a bet on Vitalik. He gives off a lot of SBF vibes, man. Little weirdo. Gala price today, 2.096 cents. Gala taking a beating just like the rest of the market. The market took a dump, man. And if you're new to crypto, it was probably pretty scary. If you bought the hype above 3 and now we're pulling back, you might think you got scammed and you might be trying to sell. I've seen it. And what happens is you buy a green candle and then you sell a red candle. You've already lost money. And then you go ahead and you buy another green candle. Next time the price goes up, you're like, oh, this is it. I can't miss it. But here's the thing. If you're not holding at the low, then you miss the good chunk of percentage gains once you've already hit that green candle. It's why the holders are always more profitable than the traders. You look at a long time chart, people who just hold an asset are more profitable than the people who take hundreds or thousands of trades. Just sit on your assets. Weekends, go enjoy your life. Crypto, it is not always kind. And it's not kind to those who always want to check it. The stock market closes at a certain time every day. The stock market's not open on the weekend. The crypto market's always open. You could find yourself playing crypto all the time. Now, I'm not a trader. I don't do leverage. So playing crypto to me just means buying what I can afford to hold and then holding on to it. If you've over-committed yourself to buying crypto and you find yourself in debt, a day like yesterday hurt. You're looking at your bag, thinking about what could have been, that money in real life, paying off your debts, and you're thinking maybe it's not a lock anymore. For the past 2 weeks, everyone was so over bullish on XRP, we were being told it was a lock and that XRP was going to 60,000 a token. I don't think we're going to 60K a token this cycle. I don't think we're going to 1K this cycle. I think we'd be lucky to hit $11 to $30. Pretty big range. I think more realistically, $7 to $13, which is something that blockchain backer has kind of been beating into our minds for the last 4 years. The math says that we could go from anywhere from $7 to $13. Now, the math isn't always right. Sometimes it just doesn't happen and your asset misses a bull run. Sometimes it goes astronomical and the math was a pessimist. You can't always listen to the math, but it is good to have it in mind. Ripple is paving the way for XRP. XRP is going to be used by every single bank in Japan. And that's happening this year in 2025. What other countries are going to take part? We know that Bank of America for the last 2 years has been running 100% of their internal transactions with XRP. When are they going to go live and start doing 100% of their external transactions in XRP? That's what I want to know. Gala bumped up to 2.1 while we're sitting here. Flare price today, right at 2 cents as well. So Flare and Gala, same price pretty much. I think that Flare is a better asset than ETH. I think that Gala is a better asset than ETH too. You can build on top of Gala. You can build on top of Flare. You can build on XRPL. People don't need Ethereum. It used to be 5 years ago, if you wanted to do smart contracts, you had to go with ETH. And there have been people that have brought up a point where, oh yeah, it costs too much money for scammers to make tokens all day. Okay, but crypto's not about scammers making tokens. It's about efficiency of transactions. So while that's true, it stopped the Jeets from jeeting. You know, in the previous bull runs, we didn't have 20,000 cryptos all being made every day just to get rugged. But what we did have is an obscene amount of fees, which just kept people sidelined. I didn't want to play. I wasn't buying NFTs. The fee was $100 to mint the NFT, and you had to pay an ETH fee to even buy the NFT. Rarible and OpenSea knew how to get you on the ETH fees, man. They really did, and I'm sure they made good money on those ETH fees. It just wasn't for me. And so playing with NFTs in the Gala ecosystem to me is better than that. Playing with NFTs in the Flare ecosystem is better. Playing with NFTs in the XRP ecosystem It's better. I want to be efficient with my money, and I know that banks and financial institutions want to be too. Who wants to be spending extra money? I don't think the future is all that bright for it. Now, I could be totally wrong. It could be that the cornerstone of crypto is the Ethereum virtual machine, and it will always allow ETH to be around. Same with Bitcoin. It might be that Bitcoin's too big to fail, and that we're going to be sitting as this store of value forever. I just don't believe in the returns that are there, and I don't believe in the technology. When you send yourself a Bitcoin and it takes 17 hours to arrive, you're like, what the hell is going on, man? This is the technology they're claiming is better than Visa? And same thing with ETH. You go to send yourself 50 bucks with ETH and it tells you there's a $25 fee. You go to buy a $25 NFT and it tells you there's a $50 fee. You go, this technology is broken. This sucks. Now XRP, they've moved millions and millions of dollars in one transaction for free, and it was instant. Michael Arrington has talked about this. I think that it's going to help all boats rise when crypto is actually being used and billions, if not trillions of dollars are flowing through the gates that are crypto. I think that XRP has that use case that's going to provide those railways for the billions and trillions of dollars. Other than Michael Saylor, nobody's putting this much money into Bitcoin. I don't care what Kiyosaki's saying. He's saying whales manipulated the price below 100K so they could buy more. I just disagree. I think that Bitcoin's at the top, and I think that it's going down. I don't know how low we're going to go this cycle. I don't believe in buying assets at the top of their chart. XRP, we fought 7 years of resistance to get back to this point. It feels a bit premature to say XRP is done. Bitcoin's previous all-time high was 18K. It ran up to 106,000. Bitcoin does not have the use case that XRP has. And so that's my thesis right there. I really believe that XRP, given the 7 years of price suppression, the 4 years of fighting the SEC, the real-life use case, the partnerships, what you're going to be opening the floodgates to use XRP. Think SPI and all the Japanese banks. This is going to lead to real-world adoption. In the financial institutions, the governments which want to use this to make their lives easier, to save money on the back end of transactions, they're not going to care about Bitcoin and Michael Saylor or about Ethereum and Vitalik. They're going to go, what's your technology doing? I don't care what you're doing. What's your technology doing? How are those fees doing, ETH? How's the Lightning Network doing, Bitcoin? How'd El Salvador go? How'd that test go? Zach with Web3 Reviews. Stay strong. If you survived this liquidation event, you did good. Everything's good, man. And you give crypto a few weeks, we're going to be blasting off past where we previously were before that liquidation event. Stay strong. Until next time.